It's the 2K Sports. The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. And before the game gets started here, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Dave Yeager. Dave.
Well, guys, he told me they're up against a team that really finishes strong at the rim, and he wanted to get that point across to his players. He wants them to protect the rim with every bit of energy they've got throughout this entire contest. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And these teams have both been struggling of late, Chris, looking for any win they can get.
And you know they're both looking at this game as a potential must-needed win. I mean, when you're scuffling, you want any win you can get and to try to build some positive momentum.
Very good point.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ingram and Randall, the young forwards, handle. Clarkson is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Hill. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Here are the Lakers. Pass the ball. Down low, and Lopez throws it down.
And that's a well-placed pass right there, right where his teammate can do something with it.
Now Hill. To the paint. Here's Randolph. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Kings on D. Here's Randall. Cauley Stein grabs the board. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. So it's Sacramento now. Right side Hill. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
Now here is Hill. Carter dishes to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Wow, at 7 feet tall, Cauley Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, D is pretty much toast.
Ingram kicks to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
On the shorter side, as a power forward, his hops are the great equalizer.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The drive by Hill. It's stolen by Randall. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Ball. Up again. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Carter hits the three-point bomb.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He feeds it to Randall. A stupendous finish in traffic. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the tenacity. That's money in tight against the pressure.
Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hill drives in. Shot by Hill, nobody around. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Somebody's not reading the scouting report. How can you leave this guy uncovered from range? Is a mystery.
The pass to Randall. In the corner, it's Ingram. That 3 off the mark. Kings leading now by 4. Outside Hill. The dish now to Randolph. Shoots from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Randolph's got his first basket of the night. Lakers trail by 6. And with the Kings, Chris, playing in a smaller market, you know about that market well, they rarely get a chance to make big free agent signings. I mean, what's been the key?
Well, it's something that just isn't present in any other NBA city. The Kings are the only ticket in town and are loved by the city of Sacramento. The outreach and community interaction the Kings have is absolutely fantastic, and you can tell the players know how special a place it is to play.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And that one falls for Cauley-Stein.
Now, Willie Cauley-Stein was considered a bit of a reach for his draft position, but you have to love how he plays at his size. Very active inside with his feet to flash open on cuts. Just shows great awareness for a new player in the league.
Hill passes to Carter. He can't get that one, and the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got his first basket. Well, you hate to use the P word, potential, but you can't help but do it with Willie Cauley-Stein.
You're right, Kev. I hate the word potential as well. It just means unrealized talent. As long as he moves as well as he does with his size, he'll be fine.
Lopez with the block. They recover it. Here's Carter. And it's Carter again missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Now here's Hield. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. He slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Chris, there's such a difference between creating offense in transition against finding looks when things slow down. What are the keys to finding consistent offense in half-court sets?
Well, one of the keys is patience. I mean, you have to have patience. Move the ball side to side so that you can move a player laterally. It's harder to move laterally than it is north-south. And secondly, you have to attack the defense. Where there's one guy, attack him. Hopefully you will draw help. And then you pass. And the guy that you pass it to, he doesn't have to shoot. He can wait while the defense is retreating out to him and move the ball again. So ball movement is secondly. And then thirdly, I think it helps where you rebound. I think you know where the shots are coming from because you can anticipate. And so I think it's just patience and ball movement that helps in half-court sets.
That's an excellent point. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Labissiere is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Big Smooth comes in for Zach Randolph. Fox, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Lawson in for George Hill. Ennis, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Lawson kicks to Carter. And Luol Deng pulls it down.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still, though, still should have went for something better than that.
Here's Big Smooth. Lawson outside. Passes it to Big Smooth. Lawson kicks to Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Ennis. Lawson defending. Stolen by Carter. Three-pointer. But they recover it. Big Smooth the pass to Fox. Lawson has the open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Zubac. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Lawson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Inside, it's tipped. Lock at 6. Big smooth the pass to Labissiere. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Labissiere. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's Ennis. He's tightly guarded. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And Lawson, here we go.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Ty Lawson hits them both.
And Sacramento playing in their new arena here, the Golden One Center. Fans are pleased with the opening of the stadium. Many of them have fought for over the last decade. This main video board is huge, practically the entire size of the court.
Here's Ennis. Ty Lawson making his last shot. Here's Dang. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Tight finish with the defense right there on top of.
Now Lawson. Shoots from the line. Lawson can't get that one to fall. And it's great to see the Kings with a new home and being firmly planted here in Northern California in Sacramento.
You'll have to miss the old stomping ground for the Kings. It was one of the loudest places to play in the NBA for a long time. I still have beautiful dreams with 20,000 people shaking cowbells. What a beautiful sound.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fast break, the Lakers. Ennis has got the boom.
That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carter. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. .11 seconds left to play in the first. It's stolen by Ennis. Caldwell Pope left side. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Dang. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead. They're up by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. The first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backboard.
I mean, and the fundamentals. When shots go up, guys are blocking out. Look at the numbers. It's ridiculous so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mr. Perfect out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Nance. Then it's Robinson. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And the foul on Big Smooth. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
George Hill's checked in for Ty Lawson. Nance a screen. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Inside. It's stolen. Outside Hill. Pulls it from the elbow. Randolph can't hit.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Nance. It's stolen by Hill. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Nance.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Hill. Robinson against Randolph. And the shot goes down.
Works for looking it close. That's just an excellent effort.
Lakers trail by 4. Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
We know Brook Lopez is a great post scorer, but he can shoot it too. Growing up with big brothers, he said, I had to score somehow, and it was easier to play outside. I was out on the wing a lot in high school running the floor. I had to adapt. Hey, Kevin, it's hard to picture him on the wing now.
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith.
The lights of downtown Oakland reflecting off the service of Lake Merritt tonight. On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started.
Okay.
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you. Hey, Steve, tonight we have two teams that can absolutely scorch the net from outside. Great three-point shooters all around. High-scoring affair expected. What do you think?
I think you're totally right, Kevin. Both these teams being able to shoot the three ball, I think the points will light up on the scoreboard.
Tip-off goes to Houston. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Ryan Anderson out there with Clint Capella. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And the Warriors with possession here. Outside for Durant. Ball against Curry. He dishes it to Pachulia. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Paul against Curry. Paul goes in. And the dunk by Capella.
CP3 moving the basketball around. That's what you want out of your point guard.
Curry with it. To the middle. Here's Pachulia. Ariza with the rebound. Warriors on D. 4-point game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Paul dishes to Ariza. They grab their own miss. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Harden. And Anderson has it in the corner. Second chance shot. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Ryan Anderson.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
But I don't expect him to get too many more easy ones like that. I'm sure the D will be a little quicker to react to him next time around. I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
Harden outside. And again, the Rockets good for two.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And here's Houston. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Capella, the pass to Harden, kicks it out to Ariza for three. Now it's Ryan Anderson with the three.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. One of the most impactful free agent moves in league history, certainly Kevin Durant. Greg signing with the Golden State Warriors.
It's sent shockwaves through the league. I mean, we've heard of teams with 3 All-Stars before, but, you know, the Warriors now have 4. And when you look at Curry, Thompson, Durant, and Green, you could argue that each of them are the best at their respective position in the NBA. Well, that is scary for the opposition.
Fades and shoots, and he comes up with the deuce.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
A drive by Paul. Capella gets to Ariza. Hands it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Curry with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
Here's Paul. Anderson wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch four, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Warriors trail by 10. On its way from Curry for 2. Durant against Ariza. In the corner, Harden goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Curry, wide open, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
Stephen Curry shooting 3 is like a layup.
And it's Paul penetrating, and he makes that one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Chris Paul has been in the league long enough now for many fans never to get to see just how he was when he was a younger player. Steve, in a word, he was scary with his athleticism.
Yeah, Chris Paul has done a nice job of being able to play at a high level. And yes, he's getting older. He's had some injuries. But he's one of those guys, yes, you would love to have your athletic ability, but he can still be a top of the game with his smarts and his ball handling, the way he plays. So he doesn't have to be a high flyer to affect the game. That's Chris Paul.
Three-pointer. The shot missing. Curry with the defensive effort. It's Durant on the wing. A 3-ball and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one is on Ariza.
Kept the defender on a string, and with the pump fake, KD fooling him for the cheap foul.
And for Kevin Durant, guys, when he left Oklahoma City to join the Warriors, he knew he'd face a backlash. I mean, fans in Oklahoma City, some felt betrayed. Critics who said he took the easy way out. But in the end, he went with his gut. He decided to face that criticism and go outside his comfort zone and his safe haven, if you will, in OKC.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Paul dishes to Anderson. Offline with his 3. And for Durant, his choice to join the Warriors, Greg, seemed to be about winning, but also about the culture that they have developed out there.
Yeah, I mean, the Thunder had often been criticized for the way their offense would at times break down into the quote-unquote hero ball, but the Warriors play an unselfish style. Players who love to pass the ball and who can also get along great off the court. I think that was a huge part of what attracted KD to the Warriors.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Houston also making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. P.J. Tucker comes in for Anderson. And Gordon subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Curry against Paul. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. 2 great competitors. Defense took it.
And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back. The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
Rockets leading by 6. That's a 2 from Paul. Houston gets it back. Nene kicks to Paul. Nene, the pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Harden. Drains it from 17 feet out. Harden's got 10.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. His scoring has been phenomenal this quarter. He is very frustrating to guard because he makes plays that will drive you crazy.
Curry against Paul. The high post shot. That misses off the backboard.
He's using money from mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Some changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. West comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. Williams, he's checked in for Houston. Brown comes in for Chris Paul. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Brown kicks to Nene. And Tucker has it in the corner. That's short off the rim. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Outstanding work from Iggy. So skilled in finishing off the drive.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Brown. He kicks to Nene. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And for a team with as much talent as the Rockets have had over the last few seasons, the results have been pretty mixed.
Yeah, and look at the club's recent rosters. I mean, they've been filled with a couple mega stars than everyone else. At some point, you have to look past all the individual stuff and make the commitment as a team to play for each other. Unselfish, fundamental basketball.
Here's Brown. Got a piece of it. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Livingston with it. Picked up by Brown.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Houston leading by 4. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And it's Houston on the break. Williams leading the charge. Gordon dishes to Williams. Brown the pass to Tucker. Outside Gordon. 5 on the clock, and here's Brown outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
The reason why, he understands how to create space. Got it off just in time.
And that one's good by Clark.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brown outside. From past the arc. The shot missing. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Livingston, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Shaun Livingston has really turned his career around, becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a luxury because he can handle it, and he can post up.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing. Houston making a switch. And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 4. Paul right side. And there's the feed to Nene. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here is Livingston. With 2 seconds left. The shot's good on the assist by West. Livingston's got 5 now.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
The fans have to love this. Not so much for coaching staffs who are dying to see a little bit of defense to start.
And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance to win. And I think we kind of got away from that. It's been a struggle to get that momentum back on both ends of the floor at the same time. And especially playing good teams, and so it's not going to be easy. Nothing in this league is, and you got to find a way to get it done.
And that kind of serious, focused attitude that has always been Curry's approach is one reason why he's always working to get better and hone his game and how he's able to take it up a notch each season.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second up and going. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Because this is a team full of sharp shooters whose eyes light up when given the opportunity to shine, and they are really knocking them down right now.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Trevor Ariza out there with G. And there's Gordon, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Black in at the center position. Paul outside. Fires, high post. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Young. No good that time. Good D by Ariza. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Back to Gordon. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Ian Clark. And a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in. Kevin Durant's checked in for Casper. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. And perhaps, Steve, a fact that was lost last year for Klay Thompson was that he himself put up 276 made three-point shots on the season. Good for 3rd all-time in the NBA.
Highest total ever by a player not named Steph Curry. What Curry did was amazing, but people, you sleep on what Klay was able to accomplish. Definitely one of the most gifted shooters ever to play.
Harden against Curry. Will not go. This is off the front eye. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Tariq Black. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Warriors leading by 3. On its way from Curry for 2. Ariza with the rebound.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Count it.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Right side Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And you remember there were questions about KD's athleticism going into the 2007 draft. None now. He can throw it down with the best of them.
Curry against Harden. To the inside. And he gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Harden against Curry. From 8. Harden, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Durant dishes to Curry. And stolen by Ariza. Here's Onuaku. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Curry. And the jam by Harden.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
Green, no luck.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Harden the pass to Black. Ariza has the open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Here's Durant. And yes, it's good. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
With his size and touch, Durant has all the tools to hurt you around the rim.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. It seems like the Spurs love to generate catch and shoot jumpers, but it's awfully tough to defend a guy who can pull up off the dribble at any time. And Steve, I'm sure you like guys that can do that pull-up jump shooting with a lot of regularity. Any names come to mind, guys that stick out in that category?
Yeah, Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, more of a mid-range jump shot. Sean Livingston, more in the mid-range. So you have a lot of guys, a variety of guys that can do that. Paul George, I like the way he can pull up the jump shots at his size.
Some guys like that station, catch it and shoot. Some guys want to think about it a little bit, will move a little bit. Then there are those other ones which run, put on the brakes, and fire away.
I was never one of those guys. I didn't have good brakes.
You know your brakes. You did not have the disc brakes, did you?
No, not
the
at all.
The anti-lock brakes are out.
Nope,
no.
Gone. Pad on pad.
Here's Iguodala. Soft touch off the glass.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
Harden up top, guarded by Kerr. Kicks it out to Gordon. From past the arc. That one, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Fast break, here we go. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Unloads from 13. Gordon with no one around. Again, the miss by Gordon. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Iguodala. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, after all these years, you have to be impressed with Andre Iguodala's defense. He can guard 1 through 5. Yes, I said 1 through 5. And what I think he does best, he stays in position and he contests all shots.
Iguodala and his defense are still remarkable, and his ability to strip a player going up is still one of the best in the game.
Yeah, he takes that initial bump, great timing, quick hands, long arms. He's fantastic on the defensive end.
That shot wide open. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
And really deep through that time. And the Warriors lead by 2.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range right now in that shot.
Curry against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter. Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Harden. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, the thing about James Harden, though, there's really no perfect way to defend him. I mean, he can torch you from deep, drives the lane as well as anybody, and especially when he's looking to create contact. And in many ways, your best defense against him is a good offense. You try to match some of his points by scoring on the other end. Well documented that maybe defense not his strength, but you know, that's an area where if you want to have success, you're going to have to do a good job on that end.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, some might say that Draymond Green has a big mouth. Klay Thompson said he talks to us, himself, coach, the other bench. But Andre Iguodala had to cap the fellas. He said if you're having a conversation about potato chips, then he's going to make sure his opinion is heard.
They love that edge he brings, D.A. Absolutely. Thanks. And thinking about ways to stop Harden, part of the problem is that he's really built like no other player out there.
Physically, he's got that barrel of a body, the long arms, and just enough quickness to blow by you. He's elusive, yet always looking for contact, which is why he lives at the free throw line.
Clark, that one good for 2. Clark's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Paul with the 3. They get it back. McGee with the block. But he gets it back. Nene kicks to Paul. Tries yet again. Capella dishes to Paul. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for all the leadership and his mental toughness, Chris Paul has said that he won't be a coach when it's all said and done for him as a player. Steve, a bit surprising as you think he'd be a fantastic coach.
Yeah, I think so. I think one of those guys that, yeah, right now he said he doesn't want to be a coach. Coaching isn't for everybody. But at the end, yeah, I think Chris Paul still might look at that coaching.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's West missing.
I like the aggressiveness, but against that type of defensive pressure, he's out of his element.
Paul outside. McGee with the block. There's the dish to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. So the wing on the left. Another shot. Paul. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
West misses.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
It is ugly.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Feeds it to Clark. Dishes to McGee. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there by Nene. Paul outside. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
You have to respect Chris Paul's ability to bury shots inside. He is so tricky with how he finds angles and ways to get shots over the defense.
Here's Nene. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined by Steve Kerr. Coach, plenty of action in the first half. Probably too much for your point of view. What do you need to do to stop these guys?
Well, we have to contain the ball. Their penetration is leading to a lot of those 3-point shots. So,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
It is just about time now for the third quarter.
As we return to Oracle Arena, we get a glimpse of the commuters on BARTS, the public transportation system here in the Bay Area. Bay Area Rapid Transit. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
He knew he could have his way with this team, and so far, he's dominated them.
He has the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Green, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Back to Harden. 2 points, that one goes. Harden's got 20 points.
The defense might need to grab a fire hose because nothing they're doing can cool this guy off.
Curry kicks to Green. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Ariza. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
Curry can't get it to go.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around. The defense totally blew it. They left him way too wide open, and he dropped that one with ease. The Warriors has had some turnovers in their coaching staff, and Steve Kerr, give him a lot of credit. 2 guys in the first 2 years leave to get head coaching jobs.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Anderson's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And one thing that makes Steve Kerr unique, he really does empower his assistant coaches.
Yes, watching him on the sideline, you can see he lets his assistants have a role on this team. Look what happened last year. Luke Walton in the first 43 games of the season, he was fantastic, and Steve Kerr stayed out of the way.
And the wide open shot from Paul, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
And there's the call on Pachulia. That's his first foul. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the right side. From 12 feet out. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Warriors trail by 3. Durant in the corner and stolen by Ariza. Here's Harden, and Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Durant kicks to Pachulia. Back to Durant. No good with the triple.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. The Warriors making a switch here. Young's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Curry against Paul. From 15 feet away and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And so it's Houston with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Passes it to Capella. Young with the steal. Here's Curry. Poke loose.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, this inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
Ariza kicks to Harden. Shoots from 12. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5.
What concentration from Green there. So talented at burying shots and playing through contact.
Harden against Thompson. It's Harden with the... Oh!
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for all the scoring, Greg, that James Harden gives you, he's also one of the top playmakers in the NBA.
You know, and even coming out of college, Kevin, a lot of scouts felt Harden could play the point. I mean, that's one of the reasons why this guy is going to consistently be in the MVP conversation.
First one falls for him. And Smitty, you were just starting in the league when NBA basketball games were becoming what they are today in the 90s. The popularity of the game has just increased so substantially. Was it strange to see yourself being portrayed in video games as we see now? And how did you react to it?
You know, very humbling, Kevin, to get a chance to see yourself, your name being called in the video game. But what I did like, Kevin, I was so skinny. The video game had me looking buff with muscles and everything. So I like that.
You look pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's because you're my friend.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. And so it's Houston with it. 3-point lead. Open shot by Ariza. Another miss by Houston. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Green gets it to go.
Look at Green trucking down the floor with his quick feet and getting the ball right where he wants.
Now here's Paul. He's covered by Livingston. And it's Paul penetrating to the paint. West with the steal. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by West. And that's now 9 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Paul, and the layup's good off the glass.
This is why Chris Paul is a winner. He is far from the biggest guy on the floor, but that does not keep him from being fearless on the drive.
Green, no luck. Poked away. Paul outside. Outside for Nene. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. David West grabs the miss.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. In the corner, Harden stolen by Thompson. And pushing up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Green is always looking to swing the ball for the best open shot available.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. And then for Houston, G's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Williams comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Paul outside. Outside Gordon. Over to the wing. Here's G. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors leading by 4. Floats it up for Iguodala. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible pass to Iggy. Put it right where he wanted it. Fantastic read by Iggy to exploit the space in the D.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Paul outside. Passes it to G to end the run. Kept alive. Here's Nene, who's back up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number. And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense, but last year there was a huge drop-off defensively. And given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championship. And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
They're beginning to put it all together, in my opinion, and take control of this game.
Paul passes to G. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. G's got his first 2 points of the night. And talking about how the Rockets are structured, they do have some players on the roster, Greg, who can play defense. It's a wonder they've been so bad at that end.
I mean, the problem with defense, though, Kevin, is that it takes all 5 guys to buy in. You have to have a level of trust on the floor, and that happens for the Rockets only once in a while, which is why they give up an insane number of points to their opponents.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
It's not often you see that kind of mental lapse. He just lost track of where he was.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Rockets trail by 5. And here is Paul. He's got 15. G dishes the ball. 41 seconds left in the third. Here's G. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Nene kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to G. Back to Gordon. For the tie. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Livingston. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Rockets trail by 3. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Anderson is out there with Nene, and it's Paul in at the point. Here's Harden, 6 feet out. Nene, the pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza. Tries again. Shoots it up. The shot by Nene, no good.
I know he's talented, but when you're completely surrounded inside, you have to try and kick it out to someone who's open.
Rockets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Thompson against Harden. And good that time. Harden's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Ariza to take the lead. Houston gets it back from past the arc. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Nene. And the Rockets lead by 2. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Durant. Nene pulls it in. Nene's got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's the pass to Harden. That one rolling around and rims out. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Low block shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Great drive to the rim by Iggy. His aggressiveness really forcing the D to get physical with him.
Well, we all know that Iguodala does more than what shows up in the box score. But you can't overstate how important that is to a team. executes all the little plays, Steve. You know, things you need, and then it shows up in big moments.
You know, Andre Iguodala is one of those players, whatever you need, you said it best, but clutch plays down the stretch. And he's also one of those guys that you love to have in the locker room for other guys to learn from. He keeps things very jovial and light for his team, but he's a guy that when it's time to play, the prankster in him goes away when he gets on the court.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
But what he does is uses his body extremely well to shield off the defender from the basketball.
You throw good, James Harden.
The Warriors started off last season by winning 24 straight. That was the longest streak to start a season in the history of major North American sports. Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Thompson misses.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And you add in the wins to close the 2015 season, the Warriors had won 28 consecutive regular season games.
They were closing in on the Lakers' all-time record of 33 straight, set back in 71 and 72. One of the few records that eluded them. They took that hard start as motivation to go for 73.
Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. Houston in the lead. Here's Harden on the wing. Takes a three. On the wing, Harden. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's Harden with the drive. It's deflected. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry mixing up his offense. Now getting a chance to score in the paint.
Ariza against Durant. On the left block. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Trevor Ariza, one of the more consistent 3 and D wings. Seems like he puts up pretty much the same numbers, Greg, every season.
Yeah, Kevin, a little bit of what you see is what you get. The difference I saw in him last year, though, although subtle, was the dip in number of assists and rebounds. The one thing Ariza has to guard against is getting too comfortable floating to that three-point line. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. The feed to Harden. Kicks it out to Paul. Durant against Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Ariza.
Well, his team is winning. I think he wants to help seal the deal, but maybe shooting the basketball right now may not be the best way to get it done.
Green, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Elbow shot is on the way. And that one goes long. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Harden. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Harden's got 33.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Durant. To end the run.
what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Rockets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson throws it down.
Got to feel confident whenever Thompson has the ball in his hands in these situations.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The kick out to Anderson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden up top, defended by Durant, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you need a big basket, call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
Paul kicks to Capella, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Stolen by Anderson. Al Paul. He kicks it to Harden. .153 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good D by Thompson. Here's Durant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Here's Harden. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Thompson dishes to Pachulia. Out to Thompson, to the middle. Here's Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Draymond needs to work on his stroke from the stripe. Still looking to become consistent from the line.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. He hits both from the stripe. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. Paul kicks to Harden. Stolen by Thompson. Unhindered, going all the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great decision from Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. Such an intelligent player.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Harden against Thompson. Here's Ariza. But they get it back. 1:03 left in the fourth. The drive by Paul. Second shot opportunity. Harden's shot is off.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Kevin Durant a 4-time scoring champ. That award based on points per game average. And if you go by total points in a season, he's led the league on 5 separate occasions.
Here is Harden. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Capella. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
So he comes up empty at the line. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Thompson against Harden. Anderson right side. Back to Harden. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. But Julian. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Throw good from Harden.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Ariza. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work stepping up and putting this game out of reach at the line.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now, Clark. You think there's enough time?
Poked away from deep. Green misses. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Congrats, James, on the win. This is a very tough team. What does it mean to beat them?
It meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and play with some energy. And guys made shots defensively. It was a gutsy win for us.
I'm sure to see these guys again. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the James Harden. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with the well-deserved W.
Well, James Harden is impossible to keep in check on a night like this. And as a scorer and a playmaker, hardly anyone could compare to him. He's a special player with a special talent.
Reminds me of myself. His field goal percentage was all the way up in the 60s. Not that I like talking about myself, but it was a very steady night for him. You don't shoot well without working hard, and he never stopped battling to get the best look possible. Smart, efficient basketball he was playing. Thanks for showing me.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.
Thank you.